Oh, wait a minute. Oh, whoa! Yo, he's gonna kill her! He's gonna kill her! Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another TV show reaction and commentary. And today we're going to be continuing with Mr. Robot, hopping into episode 7. Last episode was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I think it was a great statement to let us know what we're getting into and how these shortcomings that Elliot is facing is probably going to make him into a stronger character. It's good that we get these moments because I feel like, you know, a lot of tools that makes a strong character stronger, and I call Elliot strong because he's already just incredibly smart. I mean, this dude is, I think, smarter than your average person and is extremely aware of his environment. So that puts him in a league that is a lot higher than most protagonists, and definitely in a different category with the environment that he's in. And to see him get hit with these types of circumstances that challenges him and his ideology and just everything that he puts himself behind, it's difficult and it's very daring. But I'm so happy that this is happening because, you know, Elliot to me is an incredibly fascinating character. He's so fascinating in just his outlook, the way that he approaches a problem, the way that he reassures himself. And when you have something like this where, you know, he's done exactly what was capable of doing, at least in his own ability, but he still was unable to save his girlfriend. You know, someone that I would like to say, truly opened up to, or would have liked to have opened up to. And to see how that has ended is, man, that's rough. That's rough. I feel like Zuko. We're talking to Sokka. It's like, damn, that's rough, buddy. That's crazy as heck. So I'm gonna hop into this episode. I really don't know where this is going to go. So I'm sorry if the intro is a little bit discombobulated, but I'm very, very excited to see how Elliot is going to take this, how he is going to move on from this, and how he's going to tell himself to continue moving forward. Is he going to double down even more on the hacking side and the society that he lives in? Is he going to despise himself? Who is he going to put this anger on? Is it going to be on himself or someone else? You know, this is all very fascinating to me, and I'm excited to see how his character handles it because he's not like any other protagonist. So guys, as always, if you want to be able to support the channel and more conversations like this, definitely check out the Patreon link below. You can also support the channel by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And at the end of the day, you don't have to do any of those things. I hope that you can just sit back, relax, get your popcorn and snacks as we hop into Mr. Robot.
Toxic waste scandal.
What do we need to prove our case?
Someone who was there when the decision was made.
Yeah, all that I was talking about in the intro was on Elliot's side.
Elliot, what is going?
We haven't even gotten to Angela's side. I'm excited to see what she does.
Told you get her back, bro.
Yeah, that's insane. that's so insane. You know, I'm actually kind of happy that the show doesn't have an intro. I don't know. I feel like cutting to the intro during that moment would have killed it a little bit, considering that they already killed somebody.
If you were to really like one person, it'd be like considered an aberration or an abnormality or special even.
Damn, it's crazy, man. She got her whole throat just gashed open and left in the back of a car. That's wild.
Make this feel less awkward.
It's interesting how he tries to shield that reality from himself and how cozy he is right here, despite the wide shot.
She thinks she's a wasted echo. Maybe she is. I wonder how much time I've spent not listening to her in here.
I'm worried about you, Elliot.
Yeah.
I really want.
Seems like every time he's in here, he tries to talk to us.
From me, but she doesn't believe in me.
I tried because I believe some part inside of you wants.
I'm very interested in how her character evolves, but
Are you on her side?
I wonder if it ends here. You know? I don't see that happening.
I'll bite. What's the ask?
Given my client has information that could help your client's case, we want the meeting restricted to her, Colby, and myself.
All right, she took the case. She took the case.
Client won't accept your presence.
This is going to get murky. I'm telling you.
Then your duty.
Because Angela doesn't even know how deep this goes.
Offer of beneficial evidence.
Elliot does, and it still feels like it's on a, he's just dipping in a puddle.
But I don't see how you've plowed through these last few weeks, so I want to offer you some time off. Just some time.
I don't need time off. I'm good.
There are so many characters I am very fascinated with. I feel like all of them, no matter how small their role is, has such a bigger play in this.
What if we had that for people? Would people really want to see?
Oh man, what in the Black Mirror? Oh, dog. I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe we should have this. He said, no, don't, please, no. I don't want to find out what everybody's going through.
You gotta get the Dark Army back.
Dude, I've been trying. How many times do you want me to hack him?
Damn, this is like the first time we're seeing this character isolated
We need one meeting.
with another character.
Cisco's handled the send request for the past month.
Which makes me feel like he's real.
I got a plan in motion.
And God's laughing.
Damn, that's a crazy line. He said, I got a plan in motion. He said, and God's laughing. Some good motivation right there.
Oh, she was hot. Had a Marissa Mayer thing going on, too. Hot exec started as hot assistants who fucked.
Meanwhile, this dude, Tyrell, this guy, Tyrell, is in a whole different league, man. This guy is, everybody's so fascinating. It's so great. I love these characters, man.
Lawrence, you'll never be able to afford that tuition on unemployment. Sorry? You're fired!
Damn. He said that you're fired.
You too as well. I'm making sure you all receive the minimum severance packages.
Holy crap, bro. He really just lit their day up, man.
Yes, Colby agreed. With a caveat. I can't be in the room. You have to go in alone.
Damn, okay. That puts her at a disadvantage. Dear goodness.
You made a ballsy move.
But if anything, I feel like this is where she can shine.
Oh, shit, man. Thought you was one of them high schoolers stole my mom's chaise lounge.
Dude, I'm about to say, I was like, excuse me? Excuse me?
Everybody back together, come on.
What they're doing right now is throwing me off. It's throwing me off to the point to where I feel like it's intentional. Because now all of a sudden, after that very pivotal moment, we're seeing Mr. Robot.
What is this? What are you doing here?
Casually lingering with people in isolated frames outside of Elliot.
You and I both know I'm crazy. Not the cute kind either. I'm talking crazy!
Wow. Okay. Yeah. This is insane, man. This guy is insane. I'm happy we're getting more scenes with him, though.
Just wanted you to come back to the art.
Just lets me know that the later half of the season, we're gonna get introduced to his personality more.
Hey! Look on your face, priceless.
I don't know why he also reminds me of Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I don't know why.
How much do you want? Write your number. You can ask me anything you want.
That's a crazy way to start this. That is insane.
So I'm going to pull down my pants. And then I'm going to need you to take that pouty mouth of yours and swallow up my balls.
Goddamn, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. He said they're big in here. That's insane. I could not believe this guy is saying this.
I want you to repeat your question to me as clearly as you can. Then, and only then, am I willing to answer.
Dog, her mom died, bro. Her mom died from this, fam.
Losing everyone's respect. The respect of people you know.
I love how she tucks her hair behind her ear right there.
Trust me.
The camera seems to be focused on this profile shot right here. But it seems like what she said might have hit something with this guy.
Large enough to send her puking all over your apartment. So I would crate her for a few days and monitor her. She won't know what you're doing is good for her.
She won't know what you're doing is good for her. That's a line that definitely deserved that last frame to be on Elliot, considering what happened to his girlfriend.
You want to know, like, what was it like? Like, did we all have cigars and laugh hysterically as we signed the evil documents?
I love that she's getting some form of enjoyment from this. Some sort of power play. Because what he said to her last, like the couple of scenes before was crazy. That was pretty bizarre.
Eating shrimp cocktail. And it was raining when you decided my mother would die?
God, man. How can you even live with yourself like that?
And you have dinner, you know, and you wake up the next morning.
Damn, can't even face her, man. Can't even face her. I know it's probably at least weirdly satisfying that she's finally able to hear it from his mouth. Lo and behold, there are other people in that room that made that decision that I'm sure she's going to be getting to.
Congratulations. Hi, Joseph. How are you?
What are these two finna do, man? What are these two scheming? They are always scheming. Damn.
And I just won't show up.
Then the roof. Take the back stairwell. Cameras have been out since March.
There's no way you could be this horny. There's just no way. Like, I feel like people in this position, in this field, just engage with stuff like this quite literally for the fun of it. I'm not ever justifying doing this, by the way, but at least normal people who do it. It's normally like an insecurity. These people are just doing it as like it's like another dress for them to wear, and they both know it. They're both wearing it.
All these people go down. All their families that rely on what this company provides for them.
Yeah, she's in a very tough situation because if she does do that, everybody's losing their job. Everyone. But I can also understand why she would pursue doing it still. Man, this is like Degrassi on the weirdest form of steroids, man. What the hell? Cool frame, though. This is an awesome soundtrack, though. I will say that. They're getting freaky on just pavement, though. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, whoa! Yo, he's gonna kill her! He's gonna kill her! Oh, my goodness, bruh. I don't know why I didn't see that coming. I don't know why I never thought he was this capable of doing something like this. You pushed him over the edge. This soundtrack is awesome, by the way. Holy crap, what the hell? Yeah, bro, you did that. You did that. That was insane. Did he even mean to do that? Dude, he is so fascinating. Because it's like something switched. It's like when he passed a certain threshold, or when he finally lets go of that threshold, he actually is a normal person. Like, he's not completely devoid of feelings. It's just that he bunkers them down to get the job done.
When the Dark Army bailed, you didn't care if pushing a button would bring an economic revolution. You want momentary anarchy.
Ooh.
The others,
Damn. Momentary anarchy.
they won't shut up about how great America is. But they're gonna die in debt, doing things they never wanted to do.
Ooh, that got real. That got so real. Oh, man. I also want to say, too, I really enjoy the lighting in this area, specifically.
I've been lying to you. I don't take my pills. But you don't either.
Oh, wow, he's really going. He's really going crazy. He's really gonna tell the whole truth.
Because you're tired of being dumped. You like porn, especially anal. Whether you like it yourself, I don't know.
That's crazy. You didn't have to say that, man. You did not have to say that, bro. What the hell? What the God damn, bro.
I don't just hack you, Krista. I hack everyone. My friend.
And he does it because he's lonely. He doesn't know how to properly socialize, especially in today's society.
I want a way out of loneliness. Just like you.
The acting here is so brilliant. Dear goodness. Every word you can just feel. Just the struggle, the conflict.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
Wow. That's a beautiful place to end that. Jesus. All right, everybody. We just got done episode 7. Mr. Robot. This show, again, continues to floor me, not with just its cinematography, but its approach to this narrative that obviously has been tackled before because, especially in sci-fi, where we question our reality, we question society, we look at this mirror that's shining back on us and we ponder, right? And this approach is just, it's so incredibly complex, and it's immersion, and like I said, the filmmaking helps that. But guys, even from like a writing level, this is crazy level stuff. Like I don't want to jump the gun and say Better Call Saul level, but this is pretty up there because like I'm seeing ingredients and I'm feeling them, and I can't put them into words right now because I don't know what the hell's happening, and I don't want to risk like saying something that makes absolutely no sense, but I'm noticing things that I'm really enjoying, and the approach that they are telling these stories, and the narrative continues, and you can just feel these clues behind each door, and you just door after door after door. There's just more and more and more, but they never lose. Oh, I just like hit my hand on the table. That actually hurt. They never lose sight about what makes the story important, and that's Elliot. It's how he feels. I mean, this is our funnel. This is our funnel of the society that we are introduced to, and not to get it twisted too, because we're also characters within this series, which is a whole conversation in itself. But what just happened during that last scene, and there's a lot that happened in this episode that I'll get to, but primarily what happened in that last scene of Elliot finally opening up, because if you notice, the only person that knows what he does was that crazy damn lunatic that killed his girlfriend, right? But the fact that he's opening up in this space, and you can see the relatability that is between these two people, despite, you know, the professional comparison in the professional level, that they are very, very similar. And I'm sure a lot of y'all feel that way too, and hence why I feel like it's so cool that we as the audience are one of the characters in here. That's a tether that I can't wait to see get fleshed out more. Tyrell, all right? A lot happened. Tyrell over here putting on a whole show of him being a dominant. a little bit too much. He put a little bit too much. It was a capital D on that dom, and he just strangled the person's wife. That's crazy. I'm excited to see how those things unfold. And another person who I would like to mention is his wife. His wife, and one of you guys mentioned this too, that they are actually speaking 2 different languages. I think one of y'all said maybe Tyrell is speaking German and the woman is speaking Danish. And it might be flip-flop, but I find that to be extremely fascinating. Whether that has any clues on itself, I'm not too sure, but just from an aesthetic viewpoint, I feel like that is just really, really, really awesome. And then we have Angela's side of things, where she is actually making incredible progression in her pursuit of justice and her pursuit of at least avenging her mother, and hopefully for those who were also affected by this, and hopefully, you know, in the future, never having those same people in the same room again. So that way they don't make the same mistake and harm more innocent people. However, I love the additional weight that's added on with, if she goes through with this, the company that she works with, you know, her boss, the people that all work at that place, they're at risk of losing their job. And they probably will, considering how this landscape is gonna go, and that's gonna create tension within itself, you know, especially with the boss and its relation to Elliot and his relation to Angela. And I can definitely see how obviously Elliot's gonna side with Angela, and that's gonna be a very interesting conflict. There's a lot of conflicts at play, and then we also have Mr. Robot. He's like autonomous now. Like, well, I think that's the word for it, where he can exist without Elliot being in the room now. And that kind of throws a lot of what I was thinking prior out the window, because my theory was this. My theory was that this dude is a figment of Elliot's imagination. And there's a lot of clues that pointed to that. And even when they almost had me, because they did this exact same thing for when Elliot went to that drug house. However, we later on realized that that was not real. Like, none of that actually happened. That was actually just him going through withdrawals. And so that was when, like, okay, maybe he is his own entity. But, you know, confirming that that wasn't real, I was like, okay, going back to the theory of him being a figment of his imagination. However, we see this dude engage with characters in his own realm, you know, where Elliot's not even involved. So I have no idea what's going on now, because I swear to God, they framed him so weird in the last couple of episodes. Like, they really did. So I don't know what to expect. I'm still gonna hang on to that theory, but I don't know. This episode kind of just blew that apart. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna hop into the next episode. Again, if you guys want to follow the momentum, you guys know what to do. Check out the Patreon. You get 2 episodes per week. But for everybody else, I'll see y'all next week. Stay healthy and stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches, cause they give them free. Just like my time.